Hi, and welcome to HUDking.com, your source for real virtual tours of HUD homes in and around the San Antonio and Houston area. I've been specializing in HUD homes since 1996, and in 2012 I started filming real virtual tours like the one you're about to watch. So connect with me by clicking on one of our social media links, or if you're watching this video on YouTube, click the subscribe button to be instantly notified of new uploaded videos. Now on to the home.
We are here in Cleveland, Texas. Cleveland is located northeast of Houston. We are in the Santa Fe neighborhood, a relatively new subdivision. We're standing in front of 170 Road 51022. That's 170 Road 51022. This is a single-story, 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with a 2-car garage. It is approximately 1,460 square feet. It was built in 2020. It's about 5 years old. It's about $44,000 underneath the county appraisal. It sits on about a 13,000 square foot lot, so it's a good sized lot, and it's eligible for the $100 down payment incentive as well as repair money and closing costs assistance. So being quite a bit under the county appraisal, that is a huge savings, and it's actually in pretty decent condition. It really just needs some minor work. To own this home, if you did the $100 down, probably be about $1,800 to $1,900 a month, so not a bad monthly note. So exterior is hardy plank, a little bit of stone that's in decent condition, maybe a little bit of touch-up paint, but not really much. Let's look at the backyard, then we'll look at the inside. When we step into the backyard off of your living room, you have a small little covered patio here that's nice and a pretty deep lot. So there's quite a bit of space here in this lot. About a double-sized lot. And exterior-wise, like I said, it's in decent shape, really doesn't need much. Maybe a tiny bit of touch-up paint, but you could probably even get by without that for a while. Have a little pen area here, possibly they had a dog. So that's the backyard. Let's look at the inside. Before we walk in, I do like this cute little front porch. It's nicely designed. Maybe a little power washing, get some of the bugs and stuff off of the siding. So we step into the home, into this nice entryway, high ceilings. I like the little nook. And when we come in, if we turn to the left, we have the bedrooms right up front. So we have the first bedroom here. It's going to need a little bit of sheetrock work unless you go back there with where the TV was probably mounted in here. I do like the high ceilings in here. It's going to need some touch-up paint, maybe a little bit of sheetrock work and some flooring. Next to that, we have your full bath, first full bath, which is a single vanity and a shower and tub insert here. Nice big shower head. Right next to that, we have the second bedroom, which will need some touch-up paint, some flooring. And then when you continue in and go to the hallway here, we have your garage. So it's a pretty standard 2-car garage. They did put some built-in shelving there. It does appear to be missing the thermostat. And then we come into your kitchen and dining and living area all combined. Now this is pretty much like a starter home, but it does have everything you really need, all the space. It's a nice layout, and for the price, you can't really go wrong. So we have your kitchen here, your dining area right here, and then that in turn opens up into your living room. You have your washer and dryer connections here inside, which is definitely a nice perk. You'll notice there's some sheetrock damage that needs to be addressed, but that's pretty easy and cheap to do. Your door taking you to the backyard. And then at the back of the home, the third bedroom, the master bedroom, the primary bedroom, which is a nice sized room. It's going to need a fresh coat of paint, some flooring. We come over to the master bath, which has a nice upgrade of a big separate shower and deep soaking tub. And you do have dual vanities in here. It's kind of cheap for my countertop vanity tops, but that's not a big deal. You can change that pretty inexpensively. We have the walk-in closet, and then in this door here is where we have your commode or your water closet. So that's about it. The whole home really just needs some replaced flooring, a little bit of sheetrock repair, and maybe some painting. Let me give you a summary. Well, there you have it, 170 Road 51022. That's 170 Road 50122 in Cleveland, Texas. A nice 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single-story starter home. As I said, it's about $44,000 underneath the county appraisal. It's eligible for the $100 down payment program, and it's listed right now for only $195,000.
So if you're interested in this home or you have any questions, please call me at 210-706-0616. My name is Jonathan. I am the HUD King, and I want to help you find your castle.